Hi friends, it's day 2 of math. We've been thinking about story problems, and today we're going to think about 2 more story problems, and we're going to listen to another story problem, and I'm going to send you off to work on it. And tomorrow you'll bring back your results and I'll show you what I found out. So let's do our first story problem. My question is this a story about combining or is it about taking away? So Mia had 4 red balloons and 4 blue balloons that she was bringing to her friend's party. How many balloons does she have? Talk to your grown-up. What do you think's going on in that problem? Is it a story about combining or is it a story about taking away? Yes, if you said it's a story about combining, you were right, right? She has 4 of one kind of balloon and 4 of the other. And if we combine them all together, then we know how many she has. So let's see if we can figure that out using our fingers today. So Mia had 4 red balloons, so I can show that on my fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 blue balloons. And if I put them together, I know how many she has in all. We can count all my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can hold 4 in our head and count on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My fingers help me keep track so I know where to start when I'm counting on and where to end. Okay, let's listen to another story problem, thinking again, is this a story about combining or is it a story about taking away? So Mia had 8 balloons that she bought at the store, and she was walking down the street and she was on her way home. And oh no, 4 flew away up in the air. They were helium balloons. So is this a story about combining or taking away? Talk to your grown-up. All right, if you said this is a story about taking away or subtraction, you are right. So, right, I can show this on my finger again. So I remember the story said Mia had 8 balloons to begin with, so I can show 8. And we just did 4 and 4, so I remember I can have 4 on this hand and this hand and put them together and I have 8. But then 4 blew away, so I have to take 4 away. Okay? So I'm going to take 4 away by putting my fingers down and counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because 4 went away. How many balloons are left? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can write a math sentence about each of these problems. Okay? So the first one was she had 4 red balloons, and I can show that, and 4 blue balloons, and then we said the total was 8, and I can show 4 dots for each to show my work, and then I can show 8 dots to show the total. So here's that first story problem. 4 red balloons plus 4 blue balloons equals 8 in all. Here's my 4 dots. Here's my other 4 dots. Here's 8 in all. Now the second problem, we started with 8 balloons, but 4 went away, so I need that minus sign. And we said 4 were left. Okay, here's one where we have to show about how some went away. So I'm going to draw my 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my 8. But I have to show some going away because it's a taking away problem. How can I show taking away? Well, I could cross out the 4 that went away. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my crossouts. How many do I have left? 4, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left. So that's a way I can show that. All right, well, today's work is a challenge. It's something you haven't done before. So I'm going to read you the problem and kind of talk you through it a little. So you're going to use workbook page 123, and we're going to read the story problem, right? Write your name on the top. 5 Crayons in All is the title of this one. It says, solve the problem, show your work. And the story says, I have 5 crayons in all. I can show that on my hand, right? 5, I know there's 5 fingers on this hand. Some are red and some are blue. How many of each color could I have? How many blues? How many reds? This is kind of tricky. There's 5 in all. So I have to make sure when I show my red crayons and my blue crayons, when I combine them together, I have 5 in all. There's many different answers that you can come up with. Let's see which ones you can find. You only have to find one today, but if you feel like you want to find more, that's fine too. Tomorrow I'll show you all the ones that I found. Make sure you bring your paper back so you can compare with some of the things I found. Have fun.